Caring for your mental health is not a solo game. It's actually a community game. It's really easy to think that you're the only one who's struggling through it. There's another style of meditation that's far more active if you tend to be bored by just sitting there. And it's actually called mindfulness-based stress reduction. Now, how I do this is the totally unsexy way where I give myself a bedtime and treat myself basically like a child. I take my phone away from myself at a certain point in the evening, and I'm only allowed to read with dim lights. And then I turn the lights off at a very specific time. Your brain can't work properly if it's not properly lubricated. So, of course, you're going to get grouchy and depressed if you're dehydrated. The key to being a successful entrepreneur is not avoiding all the instances where it goes wrong. It's being able to recover quickly. If you don't actually believe that the world is going to be what you want it to be years from now, and you don't believe that what you do matters, you're not actually going to give it your all. Feedback that I constantly get from my clients that I am most proud of is that they regularly tell me how much fun I make our group coaching calls or our one-on-one coaching calls, and how they get off the phone with me understanding how to do the next scary thing in their business, but also laughing at the funny conversation that we had. When you are in joy, when you are happy, when you have a positive outlook, that is when you have access to your creativity. That is when you are your best problem solver. And whatever it is that brings you joy, I invite you. I know it feels like there's so much work to be done in your business, in your community, politically, socially. Yes, absolutely. But we all need to carve out time to invest in joyful moments. Create a club where people make random ass PowerPoint presentations about like completely disparate topics. You can make up any joyful experience you want. I'm also committing to taking a digital detox day every single week. For those of you who are consistent content creators, you know that the burnout around that is real. So we are going on a brief sabbatical with the Weeniecast. We will be back in mid-May of 2025, but I'm really prioritizing taking a step back from things and letting myself spiritually, energetically, mentally, emotionally catch up with everything that is going on in the world. If each and every one of us is responsible for our own energy, keeps ourselves buoyant and hopeful for the future, and decides that there is hope for our future, that we can change the very near future to be better for everyone. That's the only way we're actually going to affect change. And it's the only way we're actually going to get the things that we want out of our business and our lives.